saatana puukolla ringissä rekkutelkaa te ruojat.
So, we'll see how long we'll get with my bad rally English. So.
Absolutely. Right, okay, so, Patrik, now after 13 years, Ruoska is finally back.
Ruoska. Ruoska.
Oh, Ruoska.
Yeah, okay.
Feel free to correct me however many times you want.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah. So you released your new single, Runno. What does the song mean, and where does the inspiration come from?
Yes. Yeah, it's about the Finnish mythology. Yeah, and there were these Finnish tribes on the western coast, like I think in the 40s, 30s, and they ransacked villages. And they had a lot of fighting, knife fighting with its others, and it's about you know, these gangsters or tribe men who are fighting over a girl. In a nutshell. So it's about that.
Now, obviously, because you sing in Finnish, your music.
Yep.
Mainly predominantly well known within Finland. But have you had fans contact you outside of Finland?
Fans outside Finland. Actually, I think maybe 70% of the listeners who has listened to Runno are from abroad. I think Latin America is where Ruoska is most famous, I think, when it comes to abroad. But I know Ruoska, we have a Russian fan club, for example, and New Zealand, Canada, everywhere. So,
are you surprised by that statistic, that 70% of the listeners of that single alone?
Yeah, at the moment.
Are you surprised by that?
Yes and no. We've been doing Ruoska like it's similar to maybe Rammstein in a sense that we want, you know, everyone to enjoy it, and you don't have to, you know, understand Finnish to you know, be a fan of Ruoska. So. So it's for everybody. So I think somehow this industrial metal scene, you know, can make it happen. That it's easier to go with the beat and stuff. So and the melodies and stuff. So you don't have to understand Finnish.
Well, it's in the same way as Rammstein. They sing in German. People might not have a clue what they're saying. But they enjoy what they see and what they hear. Yeah.
I think especially our Latin American the power of relate to that in some sense. So I understand. So
line's a bit patchy.
I'm sorry, you froze.
Yeah, it freezes.
Yeah, there you go. You're back. Got to love technology.
Okay.
Okay, so see, 13 years ago, Ruoska, you know, stopped.
Yeah.
Went into hiatus. So, how does it feel to finally break that silence and bring the band back?
We didn't stop entirely. So, we have been doing gigs. So, it was a bad time for us in the sense that EMI Records stopped in Finland, and many other had the same fate, I think, and it was because of the music was going into internet viral, and record companies really didn't know what to do with this situation, and we kind of got caught in that situation. So I think that was the main reasons to stop at that time. And of course we didn't stop playing altogether. We have been playing some gigs, some shows here and there, and still been training all the time. But maybe the big question is here that we're doing new material now after 13 years, and that's it was a surprise for ourselves also, and we've been going like we lost our lyrics writer and our composer at the time, so we've been like 13 years as a playing torso in some sense, and then we met Samuli, and he had great ideas of how to continue what we were doing, and he had some great demos, and we did put the things together and made some demos, and discovered that yeah, we're back. We can do this again. And
Surprising again.
There's like stone came from my heart band again, and that's what we're doing right now. Again with the
Excellent.
some cutting with the lines.
Awesome. Okay, so for those who have not heard of Ruoska, could you give us a brief history of the band? Because you guys have been going for quite some time.
Yeah, over 20 years, I think. We started like late 90s, and yeah, you had one question that the music has changed over the times. Of course, it is so, because 20 years is a great period of time, and people change, music change, scenery change, and we try to, of course, change with it. So it's maybe hard to try to explain what's Ruoska about. I recommend everyone to get into it and listen to all the material, and then you will get some sense of what we are doing, where is it going, and so on. So,
well, of course, people have obviously, like I said, related Ruoska to Rammstein, but they've also related your vocals very much to Till Lindemann. Do you have a similar style, or do you prefer to call it your own style?
I definitely have my own style. I definitely have my own style. This is not the only stuff that I've been doing. Actually, I may be more like a death metal guy myself. And with the new songs, there's much more grinding coming, as you can hear from Runno, and there's a lot more coming. We decided with Samuli that maybe with the early stuff, we didn't use all my vocal stuff, the variety of the vocals, and we are trying to use it all now. So no reservations in some sense, and I think you can hear it here, and yeah, you can compare us to whatever you like, but I would like to, people to listen to Ruoska as Ruoska, and that's it.
That's the best way to go about it. Also, you've got your own unique sounds. Now,
yeah,
when you
I think so, strongly.
I'll agree with you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so when you made that announcement to your fans on your social media platforms, this is our new single, we're back. How did they react?
I think the reaction has been
You might have to repeat the answer. You're frozen again.
we that's what we're aiming at, because it has to fulfill angry feelings, positive feelings, whatever, but it definitely emerges feelings in people, and that's what we are aiming at, and I think we got it right this time again.
Oh, looks like we've actually lost Samuel. As I know, we've been having a bit of trouble. Is he back? He's back.
Yeah, we have some problems.
Yeah, definitely got some tech problems going on here. Are you guys back? No. They are not back. In the meantime, guys, basically Ruoska, they are a metal band from Finland. They sing in Finnish. As you've heard, recaps, Samuel has spoken about... Is he back?
Sorry, we had a disconnection again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it reads here your internet is unstable. So is it yours or mine?
Or is it somebody interfering with the internet connection? Let's blame Sweden.
Maybe.
We'll blame
Someone
Sweden.
Okay, hit it.
Okay, do you want to just repeat that answer, just in case it didn't come through properly?
Sorry, we didn't hear the last question.
Okay, so the question I've just asked about the announcement of the new single and how your fans reacted, do you want to repeat that answer?
Yeah, our fans were thrilled, I think. There's always been, has been controversial. People either like it or they hate it, and that's the way we like it, because it emerges feelings in people, and that's important.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just not, it's all right. It's either they hate it or they love it, and that suits for us. So.
Okay, now, obviously you brought the band back, and you're revisiting sounds that you had in the early stages of Ruoska.
Yeah.
Is this a trip down memory lane?
Does it sound like so? No, absolutely not. We are just we want to take the good stuff, the stuff that we love. We wanted to put some of that to this, so it wouldn't be too strange for our old fans. So I think that's the reason that we are going back. But like I said, to survive, you have to, renew yourself always with every album, with every song. You try to, renew. So we are not going back the memory lane, like you said. This is totally new.
Excellent. People will be happy to know that. So,
yeah, sure.
Obviously, you've released about 6, maybe 7 or so albums, thereabouts. How has your sound changed across all those albums? Because not one album sounds exactly like the next.
Yeah. I think the early productions, we didn't have so much, money to make that stuff. We had to be, creative. and of course with the EMI Records we had a bigger budget, you could say, so we kind of went over the top with some stuff. But the difference here is now that we have had all the time to do the new album, the new songs. We have basically done everything in studio right now. So this is a project that we started like almost a year ago, was the first demo, and it was like a month ago then it got finished. So there's not one stone that we haven't turned with this music, and it makes me happy, because now I have no excuses if some such shit, so we have no excuses. And I think you have heard the song, and I myself, I'm really happy with it, so all smile.
Well, I'm sure you're happy with it, you've just released it.
Yeah, sure. But like I said, the process that we have done it so long, and the hunger, 13 years, 13 years of break, and finally you get something out. I'm thrilled with that, so.
Just unfortunate at this moment in time we are not able to play it live. So
okay.
when things start to calm down and some form of normality comes back, will Ruoska be doing a tour across Finland, perhaps Europe?
Well, we are right now. We are booking our tour for the third time right now because of the corona. So I hope the situations change soon. So the Finnish tour should be starting at June now, but we'll see. This is hellish situation, but luckily we have time to finish the album. So.
Speaking of which, obviously the new single Runno leads up to your new album. Can you tell us how far you've got with this new album?
Yeah, we are pretty far. We are actually, finishing the next single right now. We are at the studios in Kuopio. We worked like 3 in the morning last night. So yeah, we are excited to get it together, and we are almost there. So I think the next single is coming. We don't have all the songs ready right now, but we are way over halfway. So I think it's late this year. We don't know yet.
3 in the morning, that's a lot of coffee.
Yeah. Or beer.
Or beer. Depends on what you fancy at the time. Maybe both.
Yeah.
Okay, so will this album be independently released, or will you be approaching a label?
Independently right now. So in a sense, Ruoska is a finished product. So we were balling with the question to maybe go with some record company or so, but it's so much easier to release today because of the internet, and I think we'll go with that right now. We'll see if there's juicy enough deal, maybe, so we'll take it. But right now, I trust our own work with this one, so we'll go on our own.
Speaking of which, obviously digital and digital downloads and streaming has become far more popular over the past couple of years, leading to a decade.
Yeah, it was like an enemy for us back in 13, 15 years ago. It was an enemy for records companies, but luckily the things have changed. So
has the consumer habits in Finland changed as a result? So are people downloading and streaming more than buying CDs or vinyls, or is there an equal balance?
I really can't say anything to that. I don't have a question answer to that. I think I myself, I would like to have a a physical record or LP, or we are definitely thinking about doing some single releases, because I need to see the covers. I love the covers. I need to keep them in my hands. I'm that old school, but I don't think that's we don't necessarily have to do that.
Mm-hmm. So when you release the album, obviously I imagine you'll be putting on both digital and CD as well. Will you perhaps look at putting it on vinyl?
Yeah, maybe. People have asked that, and I would like to see a Ruoska vinyl. It would be cool.
Okay, so for metalheads visiting the municipality of Juva,
yep.
Obviously, at the moment, we can't do anything. We can't leave our own houses, per se. But
yeah.
in normal circumstances, what sites or attractions would you recommend people to go and see?
In Juva, you mean? Home village, our hometown.
Why not?
Well, we have a beautiful stone church, or 550 years old. So I think that would be the main site at first. But of course, the beaches. We live in land of, and especially here in Savo, in Juva, we live near Lake Saimaa, so we have lakes everywhere, and that's a site of its own. So maybe take a boat and go some rowing stuff, and take some beer with you.
And listen to Ruoska at the same time.
Of course. Definitely.
Okay, so basically, you live pretty much in the countryside, essentially.
Yeah.
So, the nearest large town or city, what venues and bars are there for metalheads to go to?
That's a hard question. In Kuopio, Henry's pub maybe, but many have closed. So I don't know at the moment.
Closed as in general, or as a result of financial strain from COVID?
Yeah, for the financial strain from COVID, I think. I don't think there's many places in Juva to go to drink. Ajo lähtö. Alabaari. Yläbaari.
Okay, and see, Finland has been built upon rock and metal. We've known this since the 60s and 70s.
Yeah.
Talking about on the festival circuit, what main festivals are starting to crop up that are gaining a name for themselves?
In Finland, I'd say Nummi Rock maybe would be one to mention. It's a pretty small festival, but it's definitely for metalheads. Nummi Rock, and of course Tuska Festival. I think many know from abroad the Tuska Festival in Helsinki. That's, I think, the biggest, and many more. Finland is a land of festivals. Definitely, we have a festival for every village and for every, I think, field that you can imagine. We have a festival of some sort.
Well, it's a known fact that the Finnish people love to party.
Yeah, we do. Most of the time it rains, and when it doesn't rain, it's fucking cold, or it snows, or if it doesn't rain or snow, it's dark. So what can you do but party? So.
Yeah. Okay, and speaking of parties, obviously for Europe, one of the biggest parties coming up is Eurovision. Now, This year, Finland has sent a metal band in Blind Channel.
Yeah,
Surely you must be happy to see another metal band representing Finland.
definitely, definitely. Finally, someone has the courage to go, because it's I don't want to speak any ill about anything, but it's not typical, you know, metal song contest. So, but I'm proud of the guys. I wish them all the best.
And of course, it was 15 years ago which Lordi had won it for the first time for Finland. So, do you feel lucky this time? Do you think that the Eurovision trophy is coming home to Finland?
I really haven't think about it, but I hope so. I hope so for the guys, and not just for, you know, get the title. I think the song is good, and I think they are a strong contestant. So it's a strong possibility in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Now, go back to Ruoska. For the rest of the year, you've also mentioned that you've got a Finnish tour being planned right now. You've got an album release coming towards the latter half, the second half of the year. Aside from those two, what other plans does the band have in the pipeline?
Sorry, I didn't quite get it, the question.
Okay, so
Plans after the tour, or?
yes, so for the rest of 2021, what plans do you have aside from the Finnish tour, which you are organising right now, and the album release in the second half of this year? What other plans do you have?
Yeah, well, we have a lot to do right now, because like we spoke earlier, we are managing ourselves. Right now we don't have a record company, or you know, like we understand a record company, so we have to do everything ourselves. Clothing, marketing, we haven't even started to take in our promo pictures. We're actually right now in a process of making our new clothing material. Actually, yesterday I had mine fitted, so we have tons of work with that, and then we'll have to do the promo stuff, and then we'll start doing videos. So we have lots of stuff to do before the release. So.
Okay, and final question: do you have any greetings or thank yous or kiitos that you wish to send out to friends, family, fans, etc.?
Sure. Kiitos kaikille faneille. Thanks for our fans, and thanks, Mom. And that's it. Enjoy with our new stuff, and there's lots more to come, so I hope you like it.
Thank you very much for your time, Patrik, and
thanks.
Heavy metal.
Heavy metal.
Kiitos.
Kiitos. Hello, Rice. Thanks for the interview. It was great. Like I said, it's always either raining, snow, or fucking dark in Finland. So let's party.